How did faith really carry you through?
Somewhere back when I was just a little girl, somebody, maybe mom studied, something touched me when I was just a little girl. And even though I went through some pretty, rough times, trying to be tough and trying to do this I never tried to hurt anybody. And I always would think of doing the right thing. We would kind of be with a couple of people, and some of the guys and girls in there were pretty trying to show off and stuff. And the one thing I remember is they were trying to push this car over. That bothered me so much. That I was like, I can't. What am I doing here? I couldn't. That was not something fun, funny, or right. Yeah. And it's like I couldn't. And I made sure that I didn't hang out with their group again, because that was something that was like, that's just not right. It's just not right. Why are they trying to destroy somebody? And I was a teenager, young, in school. Yeah. But those kind of things, through the things that Mama taught me, through the things that my grandmother taught me, through the things, I went from church to church to church, trying to figure out what was going on. I always search for the Creator. Mm-hmm. I always search for the Creator. Yeah. So eventually I did find the true God, and I studied and I went in that direction. Yeah. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Wow. I'm so thankful.
Now thinking about your daughters, me and Jessie, and we're grown, even though I know it's probably hard to see us as grown. That's another topic for another day.
Yes, you say grown. No.
We are grown.
We have to talk about that one. No.
What, I know that, especially for you being a single mom, raising us and all the, just so much, I'm sure I can't even imagine, what it was like just as we went through various phases of life and everything, what advice would you give specifically to moms, and whether that be single moms, new moms, or any mother, as a mother who kind of made it, so to speak, to the other side where your kids are grown, what advice would you give to moms?
You know what? I don't know if it works for everybody, but for me, and with my two daughters, I felt like I had to talk to them. If you can recall, we had lots of conversations, lots of conversations. I had to talk to you all. I had to explain, and I wanted you all to explain to me, and really, so I could understand why you did certain things or why you're thinking certain ways. One thing I learned about you children, you girls, that you all had feelings and thoughts and just like I did. We know that, but to actually know it and experience it is a big difference. It's like this person is an individual. It was important that I talked to the two of you so that you all would know, and you would come to me if you had questions, or we could look it up. And that's what happened. Many times we looked up stuff, if you can remember, I don't know.
Yeah.
We would look things up in the Bible. We would look things up just so that we can get the right course. Yeah. Because nobody knows everything.
Yeah. And so lastly, as we wrap this up, what final words do you want to say about celebrating a legacy?
Well, what I would say is everybody has a legacy. I learned that from what you're doing. Everybody has a legacy. Everybody does things in their own certain way. Everybody learns in their own certain way. Dig deep within yourself to know what your legacy is. What is your legacy? Everybody has a different view. Everybody has a different attitude, a different love, a different, everybody has a different way of looking at life. What I suggest to everybody, look inside yourself, think about it. What is your legacy? We all have a legacy. We all do. Look inside. What's your legacy? That's what's important.
You so much, Mommy, and thank y'all for watching. And once again, I can't say it enough, thank you so much for the support for Celebrating a Legacy. Make sure if you haven't gotten the book already, take advantage of this week's special that I have going on. And I've mentioned it before, I have a second book that should be released in August that's going to actually talk a little bit more about my personal journey of depression and healing and the steps that I've gone through. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, thank you for your support. Signing off, Lita, My Natural Me, and Celebrating a Legacy. Bye. Thanks, Mom.
Bye-bye.